Welcome back to the Inspire, Create, Manifest podcast. I'm your host, Joe Longo, an intuitive mindset coach and author of Simplicity and Awareness, The Great Remembering. This show is here to help you cut through the noise, reconnect with your clarity, and create results that actually feel aligned, not forced. Every week, we explore real conversations, simple mindset shifts, powerful stories that help you live with more awareness and purpose. Because clarity isn't something you find, it's something that you remember. So take a break with me. Tune in, and let's connect to your next level focus. Here we go. Welcome back, my friends, to the Inspire, Create, Manifest podcast. I'm your host, Joe Longo. I don't need those headphones right now for this recording. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're diving into the current energy of Pluto. And Pluto is moving direct in Aquarius for the first time, apparently, so they say, in any of our lifetimes. And by that, I mean going direct in Aquarius. Again, I don't know what any of this jazz means, but a lot of people seem to be talking about it. And what it's really calling us to do is reclaim our power and to finish what we started, or even better yet, to get started on that project. Now, this isn't about hustling harder. It's not about forcing more, doing more, forcing progress. It's about clearing up the distractions so clarity can move through you. That's right, my friends. Here we are again talking about distractions. If you haven't caught on, that has really been a theme of the show, of the guests, of everything that we've been talking about, because distractions are literally stealing your soul. What do you think about that? That's right. I said it. The distractions are stealing your soul. The distractions are moving you away from you. So whether you are ready or not ready, this is your invitation to finally say, you know what? I'm going to let go of those stories and I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be ready right now. Because if not now, when? What is that story that you're holding on to? That when this thing happens, I'll be able to do this other thing. So let's take a moment. Maybe you're feeling the energy that I'm feeling, and let's take a deep breath together. Please don't close your eyes if you're driving, but you can take a deep breath if you're driving. So let's take a big inhale and feel into the space around you. Because Pluto is direct. That is big energy. That is a big energetic click. The one that says no to no more waiting. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to say it again. It is the energetic click that is saying no to no more waiting. No more waiting. This is your time right now. I don't know what you're waiting for, what the story is. But for some reason, these oracles are saying, pull an oracle. So let's pull an oracle and see what the keepers of the light have in store for us. What would be beneficial for us to know today as we move through this energy? Let's just take a quick second, quick shuffle, and see what the cards have for us. Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is required. Can we keep moving forward? Because every time we move forward, we're going to keep learning. Melchizedek is here with us. You have everything you need inside of you. And now here's the truth. You ready? Here's a hard truth. Most people never finish what they start because they try to change their habits without changing their identity. Most people never finish what they start because they try to change their habits without changing their identity. You can't finish something while staying attached to who you were, or who you thought you were, or who you used to be when maybe you started the project, you had the idea for the project, or someone said you can't do this thing. Think about all of the unfinished projects. Think about all of the unread books. Think about all of the half-built dreams. They're not failures, but they are mirrors. And they're mirrors showing us where our energy leaks are. When we say yes, when we're not fully in, we are chasing an outcome without embodying the vision of ourselves that could actually hold it. Yeah, we chase this idea, this outcome, without holding on to the space of who would I be if I did this thing? And this is where simplicity comes into play. When you strip away the noise, the distractions, the overthinking, the self doubt, the maybe later, momentum comes back naturally, but we have to strip away those distractions. And like I've been saying, like all of my guests have been saying the last couple of weeks, distractions are everywhere. They're taking you away from you. I've recently put together a 14-day simplicity sprint, not to create more work for you, but to get you finally moving in the direction of the thing that you want to be building, that you want to be creating. Maybe you want to have a podcast, but you've been telling yourself these stories that I don't know what I'm doing and I don't understand technology. But can you embrace and step into the identity of you that has started the podcast, that is the podcaster? Same with maybe you want to start writing and you hear everybody talking about Substack and this is your time. Everybody's on Substack. I'm going to get on Substack. And then you talk yourself out of it because you don't think you're ready. You don't think you're good enough. Who would read anything that you would write? Well, guess what? No one would read it if you don't share it with the world. And until you start showing up and sharing consistently, no one is going to read it. But can you take that first step and just start? You see, this 14-day simplicity sprint is about you and I connecting for a 90-minute session where we explore the project that you want to start or that you want to pick back up and finally finish. And then over those 14 days, you and I are going to talk through WhatsApp. I'm going to send you messages. You're going to check in with me. I'm going to check in with you, and we're going to keep you on path of the map that we develop in that first session to get the ball rolling, to get the momentum rolling. And every day I'm going to be poking you saying, hey, did you do the thing? Did you sit down for 5 minutes and write today? And then on day 14, we're going to jump back in Zoom for another hour, hour and a half call to explore what did we build over those 14 days. And now that we have the momentum going, you go, you take it, you put it in your book and run with it. But you have to do it. You have to take that first step. I'm looking for 5 people that want to be part of this beta group with me, that want to go on this 14-day journey and explore what would it be like if I am literally in your corner every day for 2 weeks, getting you moving in that direction. And now that Pluto is moving direct in Aquarius, this week is a massive energetic shift. It's like the universe is handing you a mirror and it's saying, stop waiting for the right time. You, my friends, you are the right time. This is the rebirth of accountability and vision. Pluto burns away everything that's fake, everything you've been pretending to care about, and leaves you with the raw truth, and that is what matters. And if you've been feeling that inner tension, that space between your potential and your follow through, that's Pluto. Don't numb it, use it. That friction that you're feeling, that's the match. That's what lights the fire. Are you ready to light the fire finally on your creation, on your Substack, on the reels that you want to create, on that Instagram page that you want to create to start sharing your voice with the world, with that Substack that you've been dying to start publishing, but you are afraid to put your writings out into the world? This is your invitation. Will you take it? That's the question. Work with me, work with somebody else, but use this energy to get you to start moving. Clarity lives in movement. Movement will create the momentum that will get you to be able to do all of these things that you want to do if you can quiet the noise. But we have to quiet the noise. The invitation is open. There's a link in the show notes if you want to dive right into this 14-day Simplicity Sprint beta group. If you want a little more information, you want to chat about it, what it would look like, send me a message. I will put a link in the show notes as well that you can email me, and we will start the conversation and start you moving in the direction of your dreams, your purpose, your passion, your bliss. But you got to do it. The door is open. Will you walk through? Thanks for being here, everybody. Hit the links down in the show notes. Get on the newsletter. If you're not on the newsletter, the link for that is also in the show notes. Stay in the loop with everything that is happening. Like, subscribe, share, do all of those good things. Have the most beautiful day. Have a great weekend, and I will see you back here on Tuesday.